Happy Sunday, Scrolls! Today we are making
our overnight oats.
Overnight oats. And I know there's a million recipes out there, but we are gonna share ours with you. It's super easy and we promise it's extra delicious, right, Gray?
Yeah.
Okay, so first up, I need you, please, we're gonna take a 1/4 cup of oats. We're actually using a 1/2 cup total, but I do it this way because I like the layers when you dig into it. And the ratio is going to be 1:1. So if you want to do a cup of oats, then you would do a cup of milk. We're going to do a 1/2 cup. I picked these up at Whole Foods. They're perfect.
Is this a 1/2 cup?
That is a 1/4 cup, which is perfect. So sprinkle that on the bottom. I love it. And this one, we are making cinnamon sugar overnight oats, which is so yummy. So sprinkle that in. I mentioned these, we got at Whole Foods. You can pick them up on Amazon as well. That's great, thank you. I do like extra cinnamon. This happens to be my very favorite cinnamon of all time. It's Vietnamese cinnamon, it's organic, I don't know why, but it is next level better than just regular cinnamon.
You would all love it.
You would love it, that's right, great. Okay, next step. We're going to add our milk, which we use oat milk. I don't know if you're crazy like we are, but a lot of oats are sprayed with glyphosate, and so we always buy organic when we're buying oat anything.
I'm gonna do it
just like
in
the
here.
oats that we use. I probably should have shown you this earlier. And these are the sprouted rolled oats from Costco. Delicious. Okay, are you ready? Would you like to pour the milk for me?
Shit, ma'am.
Okay.
Tell me when to stop.
All right, you're gonna pour it right in here because we're gonna do a 1/4 cup because we did a 1/4 cup oats, 1/4 cup milk. You're doing a great job. That's absolutely perfect. Thank you. Love it. And now here comes the yummy part. I know you're gonna be good. Can you please sprinkle some brown sugar on top? Just a little sprinkle, like just a few fingers full, not a clump.
You might see a little fluffy guy when it's so lame.
Go ahead, you can show him. This is a brown sugar bear, and if you don't have one, they are a game changer for baking. We don't use a ton of, you can't bite. We don't use a ton of brown sugar in our house, so it tends to get a little clumpy, which really drives you nuts when you're whisking and you can't get the clumps out. So what you do is you soak the brown sugar bear for an hour just in water.
You sprinkle this on.
Yeah, you take it out,
eat
you
it?
put it in. You can have a tiny bit. Okay, so we've done a 1/4 cup of both oats and milk so far. So now we're gonna do our final 1/4 cup of both to be a 1/2 each total. So again, your ratio is 1:1. So Mom's gonna do this one. And we do not keep maple syrup in the house. I don't know why, we just don't really eat a lot of it. So instead we use agave nectar. And you can find this at any store. We got ours at
Nobody
Costco.
saw me do some more sprinkle that.
Oh, good. And I did not put Gray in charge of the agave, but we did a little agave on top and a little, okay, final sprinkle. And we're gonna do one more sprinkle of cinnamon just to kind of layer it on there. And a wee bit of vanilla.
Can I do it?
Well, that might be a heavy pour if you did it. So Mom's gonna do that. And then will you please do some sea salt on top? Could you sprinkle some sea salt on top for me, right here?
Is it from the sea?
It is from the sea. And that just gives it a little extra depth. And what's fun about this, if you start it in the morning and maybe you're, oh, you got it. You did a great job.
I actually didn't pour any in it.
Okay, perfect, because we don't want too much. This is awesome to make overnight, hence the overnight oats, because you just set it and forget it and it's ready when you want it in the morning. Or it only takes like a couple of hours. So if you do it right when you get up, by the time you're ready for breakfast, that will be ready for you. But today is a twofer. We're also going to make chia pudding, right?
Yeah.
Ooh. Also, same deal. It can be overnight or it can be ready in a couple of hours.
Don't you think we should use all these ingredients
I do
to
think.
put in the cup?
So again, we've got our jar ready. This is such a cool blend.
Mom?
So, yes, great.
Should we do some of that?
Okay, just that's enough sugar for sure. We're done with the sugar for this one because this is a different recipe. I'll show you in a minute. This is a super seed blend. I believe I got this on Amazon. It's organic superfood. This you can add to smoothies. You can add to your oats. You can add to essentially anything. Sometimes I've even sprinkled it on cereal before. Has coconut in it. Do you smell that? So good. So what, I promise, it's good. So what you need here, we're gonna do.
It doesn't promise to be that it's good, so never eat that for your kids. It tastes horrible for your kids.
That's not.
Only do it when you're a grown-up.
This is grown-up food, this chia pudding. How come you've eaten this before when I've made it then? This is just a teaspoon, so I'm kind of doing extra. All right.
Some sea salt.
And then a little sea salt, sure. And then we're going to add in chia seeds, even though the super food blend has chia seeds, but it doesn't have enough chia seeds to make it your pudding.
Oh, I know why it's not doing it that good.
You have to have ratio or 1-to-1 ratio again.
There's some tape on
And
it.
then let's add in our Moola milk. Sir? Okay, now this one, the chia pudding, you actually do want to stir. So you'll notice that with the overnight oats, we didn't stir it because I kind of had a layered component to it for this. You love that cinnamon too, huh? Okay, great, thank you. That's good, thank you. With the chia pudding, you want to stir for a good bit because otherwise it gets clumps of the chia seeds and they're hard to break up after the fact. And you can see it's already getting thick. So this one doesn't have to wait overnight if you don't want it to, though it's totally fine to wait overnight. Would you like to keep stirring that for me a little bit? And that I think is because of the hemp seeds and the flax that's in there. It gets it a little bit more pulled together quicker, which is nice, especially if you're in a hurry. So the way I'm gonna serve these is when I take the overnight oats out in the morning, oh, that's good, thank you very much. When I take the oats out in the morning, I like to add a scoop of peanut butter and jelly, which makes it really yummy.
What about
this one already is ready to go, and maybe if you had an extra minute in the morning before work, you could roast some nuts and put some nuts on top for that yummy flavor and texture.
Have a good day.